Hey everyone, today we are going to solve one of the most frequently asked JavaScript question, that is find the longest common prefix among string. These questions test your understanding of string manipulation, looping and edge case handling. So let's crack it step by step. So first we'll understand the problem statement. So what does longest common prefix mean? Here we have array, 3 word is there in 3 element. All 3 words start with FL if you carefully see. So our longest common prefix will be FL, because if you see FL is the common in all of these three. But if you'll see FLO is the common in these two only. One is flower and another one is the flow. But this will be not our prefix. So we have to return only FL. Let's think about how to solve this. There are multiple approaches, but I will explain two. A simple, another one is the optimal. First one will be vertical scanning. We'll take the first word, compare each character column wise with every other string. If any point of character mismatch, stop and return the prefix found so far. Let's write a code for this. We'll write a function longest common prefix. We can write brute, and this will take our array, or we can say strings, strings. If our str's length is equal to 0, that means none of our element was there, it is an empty. So we have to return the empty string, and after that we will run a loop. Let I equal to 0, I less than str's dot 0 dot length. So as we discussed, we will take the first word. This will basically take the flower. So after that we'll take const char equal to str of 0i. Like take 0i as this one, 0i, 02, f, l, o, w, e, r. One by one it will go of each character. And the second, after that what we will do, we'll run another loop which is j equal to 1, j less than str's dot length j plus plus. Okay, and here we have to check if our str's of j and I, which is not equal to char. So if it is not equal, till now whatever you iterate, just return that one. Return str's of 0 comma slice slice 0 comma 1. Sorry, here we have to return 0 comma I. So now first time what it will happen, first time if it was matching, nothing will do. Second time if L it was matching, nothing will do. And once if L O here it was coming, I is there, that time it was not matching, so it will return till FL. If it was run till the end and it was not written from here, that means all the words are a valid prefix. So we'll take the first one, str's of 0. That's it. Now if we'll console this one and run this one, console.log longest common prefix, and just pass this array. Run now, you can see FL. But here the problem is, when we'll get the larger input, that time it can take longer. It will take so much of time. So we have to come up with a optimal solution. So now the second approach will be, we'll first sort this array. Once we will sort this array, when we will sort this array, it will alphabetically it will be sorted. Now what we have to do, we have to compare only first and the last string, because they will be most different. The common prefix between these two are guaranteed to be answer. How? Let's do this one. What we'll do is, we will sort this one. Let's comment this one, array dot sort. If you'll use array dot sort, and after that if you try to console this array, you can see here flight, flow and flower, because alphabetically it was sorted. Now if you will check the first one and the last one, if you'll compare, you don't need to be compare the middle one or before whatever is there, because it was now alphabetically sorted. That means if L, if it is matching, it will match in all the things. If FLI is not matching, that means it will not match in whatever is there like below. Like let's write code for it. What we will do, function longest common prefix, and we'll take here all the strs, and the same thing we'll check if our strs dot length, if our str dot length is not 0 or falsy value, that means we have to return here empty. That means we can't iterate, nothing was there. After that we'll sort this whatever array they provide, strings, strs. So once this will be sorted, means now our array or our strings is alphabetically sorted. Now next part what we have to do is we have to take the first and the last element. So const first equal to strs of 0, which will take the first word or first element. And now we need the last one, const last equal to strs of strs dot length minus 1. This will give out the last element, and we have to store the prefix, so we need a variable also. So let prefix equal to empty, we'll add here. Now what we have to do is we have to run a loop, and we have to compare with these two element or these two word. For let I equal to 0, I less than first dot length I plus plus. Now we'll check if our first of I equal to the last of I. If both are matching, so this is a valid prefix. What we have to do, we have to add in our prefix. Prefix plus equal to the first of I, or else if it is not, just break it. Where you will get a single one, it is not matching, just break. And lastly you have to, after the loop, you have to return the prefix. Now let's call this one console.log longest common prefix, and we have to pass the array. If you now run this one, you can see here fl, but sorry, we have to uncomment this one also, otherwise it was confusing. Let's run this one. Yeah, you can see fl. See how clean this looks. Let's close this one. Yeah, we sorted the array, then we compare only the first and last string, save our time and keeping it simple. So here sorting takes big O of n log n, and comparing character take big O of m, where m is the length of the sorted string. So overall time complexity is big O of n log n plus m, which is perfectly fine for interview. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more real JavaScript interviews questions.